You're at a position where and correct me if I'm wrong, but you've closed the deal with the highest level of the organization. They've agreed to partner with you for your services. They've agreed to allow you to come into the organization. But now we have all these middle people in that pyramid underneath that person that also have a go, no go on who they want to use. You don't have an exclusive agreement. They've now said, yes, you can play in our sandbox, but there's other trucks in those sandboxes and you need. That's it. Next time you're working with an upper level person and they're like, you're going to have a hard time with this. They can choose who they want. Here's what I want you to say. And by the way, what you say after this to those people, you can still say right now, but I want you to get in the habit of saying this. I've got you. I won't let you down. We're going to make this happen for you. So you're saying that to the senior person. Okay. Now, when you reach out to the other people, I want you to try this tact for the next 1 to 2 weeks, and I want you to come back and let me know how this works. When you talk to the middle people, I want you to call them and say, yeah, I'm kind of, maybe use the word embarrassed, because people love to come to somebody's rescue when you say, hey, I'm kind of embarrassed here. I was hoping to ask you for a favor. Yeah, what's going on? Hey, so, we're working with Monica Adams. We're an approved vendor. She had really asked for some assistance on this. I had told her that I'm not going to let her down, that I'm not going to let the organization down, and that we're going to start running RFPs through here. I realize change, you got to go from one person to another. Here's the thing. If you can do me a favor here, I promised her that we are not going to let her down. I'm happy to make you the hero on all of this. I'm happy to have you take all the credit. I just want to make sure that I make good on having deals go through the portal. Is there any way I can count on you to send a few of these RFPs through so I can make good on my promise to her, and we can try this out as a team, and I will be happy to give you full credit for that. You stepped up and you ran them through, right? Because that's kind of exactly what she said. Hey, I want to do this, but I can't guarantee that my people are going to do this. There's an opportunity there for you to take all of the credit, right, and hand it to somebody else. You can't take credit for the deal to Whole Foods and buy groceries, but you can take a commission check. So what I would do is say, hey, I don't care about getting any credit on this. What I care about is I let the CFO, the VP, I let Monica, whatever her name was or his name was, I let them know that we're going to run some deals through this pipeline. And I told them, I will not let you down. We will find a way to run some deals through. So you will get the data that you're hoping to get. I'm looking for somebody to step up and be a hero on this. Can I count on you to run some stuff? And and by the way, make good on this promise. I will be sure to send an email up to them to say thank you to Becky Adams and her team for running the first deals through, and then start giving them credit. And the next thing you know, they're going to be fighting. Well, Becky got credit. I want to get some credit, right? You can call all of the division people and say that exact same thing. You could call them all right now and just say, hey, I'm hoping for a favor here. I've made some big promises to your senior leadership. We did all the heavy lifting. I've set everything up on my end. I'm looking for a few heroes to step up and run a few deals through this pipeline so senior leadership can get their visibility. Here's the thing. I could care less about the credit. I will be more than happy to give them the credit and say, you guys stepped up and ran it through so that they can get it. If you can just help me and load some RFPs through the pipeline, can I count on you to do that? And I have a feeling they're going to be pretty likely to do it, because nobody wants to change just because there's a second option. Everybody wants to impress the CEO, right? And you're going to find that people are like, yeah, I'll run some through, and then make good on that promise. Even before hey, just wanted to give you Cheryl wanted to give you an update. Had a really good conversation with Billy Fernandez. Great, by the way, great team over there. Billy's office is on it. Billy's going to be sending some stuff through. I will keep you and Billy up to date as things come through. By the way, thank you so much, Billy. Now all of a sudden, Billy's totally going to make good on it because you already said he was going to do it, right? So I think you could start making all these middle managers heroes, and people are going to love it. When you say, hey, hey, Becky, I just wanted to fill you in. Had an excellent conversation with Billy in his region. Super impressed with what he's doing with his group. Billy said they're going to run some deals through the pipeline as promised. I will keep you up to date on how that goes. Billy, I'll CC you in as well. Thanks, everybody. I really look forward to doing this. And you got Billy, awesome job with your team there. And then everybody's going to be like, well, I want to be called out like Billy. Well, great, run some stuff through. And then the next person that runs it through, man, we've also got Lisa on board. Way to go, Team Lisa. And the next thing you know, people are going to start sharing these emails. You're not going to get a little bit of wallet share. You're going to get the whole wallet because every other vendor is like, you can run it through us. Nobody's making that person look good. Like, I could give a crap about credit in my life. I want money, you know? So it's like, if I can make somebody else the hero, deal me in. You can be the hero.
100%.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you want the deals.
Yeah. And this is where you need to step down and not be like, hey, I did a great job. Be like, I wanted to send this email out. I had an excellent conversation with Billy Fernandez of the Midwest region. I work with regionals all the time. Excellent. Great person, great region. Super impressed. Billy's agreed to step up and run some stuff through the portal. Monica, first of all, thank you, Billy. Monica, I will keep you up to date on what we find with these first RFPs or RFQs that run through on Billy. Billy, thank you so much. Awesome job, right? Like, people don't realize they don't get awesome job very often. And they certainly don't get people sending emails to their senior leadership saying how great they are. That's right. Worth more than even if your competitor is buying them freaking Seahawks tickets and dinners and all that. I want somebody to tell my boss I'm awesome, right? That's an easy one for you to do. So I would call every middle manager and just be like, hey, I'm kind of embarrassed here. I'm looking kind of embarrassed about something. I was hoping I could get a favor from you. Yeah, hey, I got your voicemail. What's going on? Here's what's going on. I made some pretty strong promises to senior leadership, and they're saying they want deals run through this so that they can make a decision and see the data. I'm looking for a hero to step up and run some deals. I'm happy to give you guys all the credit for being the one to step up and call you guys out as the #1 region here. All I need you to do is commit to running some stuff through. Come up with some word track for that. And then as soon as they're like, yeah, I'll run one through. The minute they say they'll run one through, email, right? Update on project. I just had an excellent conversation with one of your rock stars. Billy Fernandez, Midwest manager, has agreed to step up and run the first 3 deals through the team. Thank you, Billy, right? And then just give them credit and then watch them all. Yeah. Do this and let me know how it goes. But I've found this because I didn't have a lot. When I was broke and I was starting businesses, I couldn't buy dinner. That's my own business. I can't buy dinner. I can't buy Seahawks tickets. I can't do this. I can't do that, right? Like, I don't have a giant trade show booth. Here's what I do have: a mouth and fingers that can type emails. And I found that giving somebody credit, recognizing somebody, calling somebody out, and making them the hero of my deals works every time, right? I got a friend that played football. He had a #1 and a #8 on his jersey. Go watch any interview with that guy after any game. He'd always say the same thing. Oh, team win, team win. Man, you threw for 8 freaking touchdowns in this game. Oh, I didn't have anything to do with it, man. It's all receivers catching the balls. Team win, team win. Great job for all those guys. I was just happy to be there on the field, right? Like, excellent concept of there's no value in him taking the credit. He's got it anyways. He's the freaking MVP, right? So he's just handing that off to everybody. Then when he asks those receivers to, on the off season, not hang out in Cabo and come with him, they're all yes, let me line up, because he gives the credit to other people. You can do that in your business. So let's try that for the next couple weeks. Let me know how it goes. I'll be shocked if it doesn't go somewhat well for you.
If you like this video, I got you. I'm going to hook you up. Click the link in my bio. I'm going to give you the closing mini masterclass. It's normally $300. I'm going to pay for everything. You're going to close a lot more business. You're going to make a lot more money. You're going to have a lot more fun. And you're going to be like, Matt Easton changed my life. And I'm going to be like, yes, I did. Did we just become best friends? And you're going to say, yes, we did. And then you and I are going to be best friends, and it'll be great. So click the link in my bio so we can be friends and you can close more business, and I'll cover all the cost. See you there.